I would call to order the Village of Westmont Planning and Zoning Commission meeting for August 8, 2012. May we have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Thomas.
Here.
Commissioner Pill.
Here.
Commissioner Fleet.
Here.
Commissioner Fidesco.
Here.
Commissioner Anton is here. Chairman Richards.
Here. We have a quorum. Okay, if you would please all rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. While I have you standing, folks, please, anybody that's going to give any testimony tonight on any of our items, either for or against, you've got to be sworn in. So if you would please raise your right hand and say beside me, I swear that any testimony I give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
I do.
Young lady, you are not sworn in.
I thought I had to if I was testifying.
Only if you're going to testify.
I'm not.
Thank you.
Chairman Richards there now.
I know, I'll catch them when they come in.
She will be testifying.
All right, I would ask that
She will. She's the petitioner.
you silence all electronic devices, and anybody that's going to testify this evening, if you would sign in and announce your name, and you come up to the podium.
Has to be sworn in. She's a petitioner. Is what Shannon's saying.
Oh, young lady, you are the petitioner
Yes.
for the, well, then you have to be sworn in. Excuse me, miss, are you the prosecuting
Yes,
attorney,
I
if I
am.
may? The other gentlemen, too, they're going to have to be sworn in when they come
They
in,
will,
so.
but we're talking about a possible settlement.
Let's wait
Well,
till that
let's-
item gets called, maybe.
Okay, I'll take care of you later.
Okay.
So that I swear that any testimony I give this evening shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
I do.
Thank you very much. Okay. Sorry for the confusion. First item on the agenda is approval of our June 13 minutes. May I have a motion, please?
Motion to approve?
Motion by Commissioner Pill. Do we have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Thomas. Question on the motion. May we have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Thomas.
Yes.
Commissioner Pill.
Yes.
Commissioner Fleet.
Yes.
Commissioner Fidesco.
Yes.
Commissioner Anton votes or abstains. Chairman Richards.
Yes. Okay, the minutes as printed are hereby approved. Next item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes for our July 11, 2012 meeting. May I have a motion, please?
Motion to approve.
Second.
There was a motion by Commissioner Fidesco, seconded by Commissioner Anton. Question on the motion. A roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas.
Yes.
Commissioner Pill.
Yes.
Commissioner Fleet.
Abstain.
Commissioner Fidesco.
Yes.
Commissioner Anton votes yes. Chairman Richards.
Yes. Okay, we have approval of the minutes of our July 11 meeting as presented and hereby approved. Next item, open hearing, new business, planning and zoning item 12-026. Gina De La Mora of Interiors by Gina regarding the property located at 220 North Cass for the following. A, special use permit request to operate a resale consignment shop in the B1 Limited District. Please, if you would, sign in and give your name.
Okay. I'm Gina De La Mora of Interiors by Gina, and I am standing before you asking that my request to open business in Westmont be granted, and that we be given the special use permit. Interiors by Gina is a high-end consignment shop, which was once run out of Hinsdale. Our slogan of consign, wine, and design lends to the gist of our business. Consign. Interiors by Gina only accepts high-end consignment items as well as sells new and repurposed furniture and home decor accessories. Currently in our inventory, we carry brands such as Baker, Barbara Berry, and Walter E. Smith. We also appeal to a broader audience by offering well-made, perfect condition items that are not necessarily found in higher-end retail establishments. As far as the wine goes, On a monthly basis, Interiors by Gina would like the opportunity to introduce wine education. This education would consist of either wine tastings conducted by an outside vendor or myself. I am authorized as a wine tasting consultant through the Traveling Vineyard, who holds a tasting license in which I fall under. I have also been approached by All Wined Up of Hinsdale, who would like to form a partnership as well. Additional wine education would be presented through wine-related events such as Vino Van Gogh type classes, where the company comes in, they have an artist guide you through painting a picture, all while you're enjoying a glass of wine. And the last aspect of our business is design. Having been in the design industry for several years, my passion still lies in interior and furniture design. Our company will be able to do most in-home redesign projects as well as refurbish most pieces of furniture. We will also feature young artists from the surrounding high schools by selling their artwork and handmade jewelry. We will be donating 30% of the proceeds to the Ronald McDonald House and St. Jude's Children's Memorial Hospital. 50% of the proceeds goes to the artists and 20% goes back to the company. I am no longer seeking a liquor license due to the fact that we have gone in a direction which no longer wishes to promote the sale of wine. We strictly would like to maintain the opportunity to offer a glass at no charge to a client, as well as offer our clients who attend any type wine tasting courses given by a legitimate entity whose company carries such credentials. Lastly, I did meet with my proposed business neighbor at Lux Home, who in fact has given me their blessings to open next door. They see no competition in our businesses, as they are primarily a high-end kitchen and bath design studio, and Interiors by Gina is a high-end consignment shop. Again, we are excited about the possibility and will love the opportunity to open our consignment boutique in Westmont, while also maintaining both the integrity and the historical value of the city. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Is there anybody from the public who will speak on this issue? If not, we'll close the public comment. Does staff have anything?
Just a few brief comments. As the applicant mentioned, her liquor license request has been removed and is no longer being processed by the police department. We talked with the applicant about Lux, and she said that she would like to work with them as part of the business. And we confirmed that the consignment items will all be high-end, which is the original intention of the special use.
Okay, I had one question, and the village attorney could help me clarify it. You said furniture refinishing. Mm-hmm. And John, would you?
Well, I guess
It's
first
the
ask.
use of chemicals and everything else?
No.
What do you mean by refinishing
Paint
then?
and fabric. So there's really no stripping. It's mostly sanding and painting.
Okay,
Yeah.
should not be any problem whatsoever then?
No, I mean, certain refinishing shops need a hood and things like that. It certainly, if it's manufacturing and refinishing is not allowed in the B1 district, but if it's an ancillary or smaller part of a primary use, the village has allowed that before, and the zoning code permits such a use. So based on what the applicant said, I don't see a problem with that.
Okay, let's start with Commissioner Thomas, please, if you would.
Your multi-services, and now what happens, now you wanted, as far as the offering of a glass of wine, and that, where does that go with
Furniture.
no, nothing for furniture, except I really like this furniture now. But, I mean, as far as liquor license, and how does the village approach that, if you can, in order to give you the opportunity to do that,
Right.
should you want to on occasion?
Gina, you said you were going to work with outside vendors, correct? Who would be
Correct.
allowed to use their liquor license?
Right.
Right.
And it's just wine tastings. It's, if
So
you,
whoever brings the wine in will have the...
a liquor license, correct.
Okay,
Right.
very good. Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Commissioner Pill?
Do you have an anticipated opening date?
I do. I'm looking at September 12th through the 15th.
And you mentioned before that you were in Hinsdale. Where were you located in Hinsdale?
I reside in Hinsdale. We ran business out of our house as far as the interior decorating, and we help wine tastings as well.
No further questions. Thank you.
Commissioner Anton?
I am there.
Thank you.
No question.
Thank you.
Commissioner
Thank you so much.
Yeah, as far as the furniture and interiors, I mean, it can also be other ancillary type products that go with decorating, right? I mean, like statues and things like that?
Absolutely.
Okay, so it's not just furniture?
It's not furniture, it's home decor.
It's home decor, okay,
Yes.
all right. I don't see any problem with that.
Thank you.
Commissioner Fleet?
How are you going to approach signage for your business?
I have a huge following. I've been in business for over 6 years, so I do not foresee a problem with that.
Okay, but in terms of exterior sign?
Oh, signage. I thought you meant signage for consignment. I have a sign company that I'm working with, and we are just doing the window signage and then a flat sign against the soffit. No type of awning or anything like that.
Okay, so nothing lit up outside? Okay.
No.
Okay, no further questions.
Okay,
Good luck.
thank you.
Okay, I also have no further questions for you.
Okay.
And my fellow commissioners, if you would look on page 2, we don't have a copy of the findings of fact for the special use present, but the standards are printed on page 2. And if you would all take a moment just to peruse them, that I find nothing objectionable in there whatsoever.
The findings of fact were prepared by me and left on my desk. You're required to approve findings of fact. So I think the chairman will.
But by, like I say, perusing the 6 requirements, the standards that, and you could, if you find any objection to any one, if not, we will take these as a findings of fact and approve them. Commissioner Pill.
I was just giving my approval. I didn't know if you were going to do a show of hands as we usually do.
If everybody has read through them,
Yes.
I would entertain a motion to adopt the findings of fact as printed. Show of hands, please. They are unanimously adopted. All right. I would entertain a motion to recommend approval to the Board of Trustees, Planning and Zoning Item 12026, special use permit to request to operate a resale consignment shop in the B1 Limited Business District.
So moved.
Second.
A motion by Commissioner Pill, seconded by Commissioner Anton. Question on the motion. May we have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Thomas?
Yes.
Commissioner Pill?
Yes.
Commissioner Fleet?
Yes.
Commissioner Fidesco?
Yes.
Commissioner Anton votes yes. Chairman Richards?
Yes. Okay, Ms. De La Mora, you have our recommendation unanimous, I might add, for approval, and staff can tell you when to go before a committee of the whole.
Okay, thank you so much.
Barely.
Good luck to you.
Barely.
I'll give you a call, Judy.
Of course, the village planning and zoning attorney has requested a 10-minute recess, so
Couple-minute recess,
a
maybe.
couple of minutes, it may be shorter. May I have a motion?
Motion to go into a recess?
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Pill, seconded by Commissioner Anton. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We're in a 10-minute recess. I would entertain a motion to reconvene the Planning and Zoning Commission meeting, please.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Anton, seconded by Commissioner Fidesco. Roll call, please.
Chairman, Commissioner Fidesco?
Yes.
Commissioner Fleet?
Here.
Commissioner Pill?
Here.
Commissioner Thomas?
Here.
Commissioner Anton votes yes. Chairman Richards?
Yes. Okay, we are back in session again, and
Probably read for the PZ number.
okay. Planning and zoning item 12027. Dominic Chivari regarding the property at 220 61st Street for the following: hearing on property owner's appeal of village-issued violation notice. Please, if you would. Please step forward and sign it. First though, sir, you were outside when we did this. You need to be, do we have to swear him? No. Oh, you got a break tonight. Okay, if you would, just sign in, please. Sure. Just for the record, I've just been told by our village, by our planning and zoning attorney that a settlement has been reached. So if you would, please announce what's going to be done.
Or maybe the village prosecutor will join them.
Yes, I would like to explain to the commission what we have agreed upon.
Okay?
In return for the appellant withdrawing his appeal of this particular subject matter, then we will agree to give him 30 days to come into compliance with the new amendment regarding firewood storage. And that includes, if necessary, removing the structure. He had some questions as to whether he could convert it to playground equipment. He will, if he chooses to do it in that way, coming into compliance, he will have to get a permit for an approved structure. And if he can't get a permit for a structure that would be approved in the site where it's at, then he has to remove it within 30 days. And the building department will work with him on reviewing those plans as expeditiously as possible. But by the end of the 30 days, the firewood that is on that property will have to follow the new code and be located in the proper place. Can't be on an easement, can't be in a side yard setback. He will also show the village staff that his lawn equipment works. If any of it does not work, he will get rid of it. There's a question about a tractor as to whether it works or not. Anything that works, he will be allowed to keep. If it does not work, he will remove it, and he will keep the lawn equipment stored behind the garage where it's kind of isolated away from public view, as long as it's not being actively used. In return for that, we will, if he comes into compliance with all of those factors, then the village agrees that it will not pursue any tickets that have arisen as a result of this matter with the notice of violation. Council, is there anything else that you would like to add?
Not for me.
Okay, that sums it up.
That sums it up.
If anybody has any questions?
Question about the structure. You mentioned the 30-day period to either obtain a permit to convert the structure into a code compliant structure or have it removed.
Exactly.
So if he does his analysis, comes up with some plans that he thinks will work, comes in, gets the permit within 30 days, is that 30 days to get the permit and build a conforming structure? Or is it 30 days to get the permit and then another time period to actually complete the work?
I think we're talking 30 days to come into compliance with the code. Right now, that building, or not that building, the structure is an illegal building, an illegal structure because there was never a permit obtained for it. So I explained to the appellant that we need to go back to zero. And if he can convert it quickly to something else, but I think there's some issues that it may be in a side yard setback, so it may not be permitted, but he can take that up with the building department. They promised to work with him on that. But the promise of not bringing any tickets is dependent on him coming into compliance with the village codes within 30 days. Okay?
Commissioner Thomas?
30 days from today?
Yes, 30 days from today.
And this is completely satisfactory to you?
Satisfactory?
Yeah.
Then it's satisfactory with council.
And completely satisfactory with?
Yes, after consultation with the staff and Ms. Malik.
Then it would be deemed that this hearing on the property owner's appeal of the violation notices is moot because it's withdrawn.
It's withdrawn.
So there's no further action for the board to take on that?
That's correct.
It's wonderful when minds can come together and seek a conclusion.
Absolutely.
Congratulations to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Does staff have any further?
No, not at this time.
Not at this time?
No, thank
Any
you.
any commissioners? Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. Motion by Commissioner Thomas, seconded by Commissioner Anton. Roll call, all in favor, say aye. Aye. We are adjourned.